Turks and Caicos Reef Fund hosted a fundraising event at the Grace Bay Club on Saturday night in an attempt to raise funds to bring awareness for their ongoing projects. Take a look. Founders of the Turks and Caicos Reef Fund were unable to tell Newswatch exactly how much money was raised during the weekend fundraising event, but say they were pleased with the turnout and the donations collected to ensure they continue to protect TCI's fragile marine environment.
The purpose of it is to raise money to help us continue the work that we've been doing around the Turks and Caicos to fulfill our mission of helping to preserve and protect the marine environment in these islands.
We're very satisfied with the turnout. We, I believe, figured on 110 people, and I believe that 120 plus showed up tonight.
Closer to 150.
Could have been 150, yeah. We won't know the final tally because a lot of the proceeds are going to come from selling the raffle ticket to Parrot Key that they were kind enough to donate, as well as the items for the silent auction. But we're very happy with it.
Co-founder of the TCRF, David Stone, said protecting the TCI marine environment also ensures the protection of the country's vital tourism industry.
It's really a matter of life and death, frankly. If the reefs were to die off from a number of causes, man-made and otherwise, one of the big things that reefs do is protect the island in terms of a storm surge. So when waves come out, anyone that looks out at the front of Grace Bay, you'll see all those white caps right out at the wall, and those white caps are broken down from hitting the coral reef. If those reefs are dead and not there to slow down the waves, instead of a storm that might have a 3 or 4 or 5 foot surge, you might get a 10 or 15 foot surge.
Minister of Environment and Home Affairs, Honorable Portia Stubbs-Smith, encouraged the work of the foundation and said her government encourages private-public partnership that promote TCI development.
With this initiative done by TCI Reef Fund, absolutely we support private-public partnerships. And TCI Reef has been around for the last 2 years, and they have assisted us in providing various resources in terms of moorings that we need for water sports operators and for boats coming into our docks and various other resources that will help us keep our environment safe and protect our reefs, which is very important to us here. I see it being a relationship that is sustainable, one that will be here for years to come. We definitely welcome any organization that wants to work along with the government to ensure that our environment stays protected and that we have a sustainable marine life in the Turks and Caicos.
His Excellency Governor Roderick Todd talked of the importance of the foundation's work.
Well, this is a very important event for 2 reasons. First, because the Reef Fund does a great deal of valuable work in terms of helping protect the reefs, in terms of the marine environment, and in terms of working with the government to ensure that the TCI has the best possible sea and reef and fish, all of which are absolutely vital to our tourism industry. And second, it's important because here you have a great example of people all across TCI who live and work here, who really want to make a contribution to society, who want to do something valuable and worthwhile. And I'm very grateful to everyone here for coming, and especially to the organisers for making this event happen and for raising money which we put to a very good use.
$2,800 was donated by a Californian-based organization to help further the work of the TC Reef Fund. Money was also collected through a silent auction.